Hi guys, it's Jenna, Red-Headed Stitcher here. Today is January the 9th, 2026, and I'm filming part 1 of my January review Flosstube. So this is new where I will be doing my Flosstube, where each week I will do a short filming session showing what I've done in the week and talk about other things, like my Club 100 film plans, that sort of thing, and gaming. So let's start. So it's the first week of January. January, I tend to have a display of snowmen. Editing Jenna is going to put pictures up somewhere around the sides here of what I have for that. So not a great deal you'll see compared to something like what I have for May, for instance, for my bee stuff, but you'll see that in May. So what have I done this week? So I finished this kit here. This is a diamond painting kit from Bothy. So they have a number of these where you see the hole in the top there, so they can be hung as a decoration. This was in a series of Christmassy ones, but because he's not actually got anything that's, Christmas festive, but he's all right for my January display. And they all come with this as well, little wooden piece here, so you slot that in, and then he stands up. And in the pictures you will have seen that Editor Jenna will have put up, you'll see him with the other snowmen on display. Next thing I did was I FFO'd my Shannon Christine snowman. So the chart was a free chart and I got it on her Instagram page, and I believe all her Instagram free charts also have Facebook free charts. So just check out Shannon Christine's pages on there, and you'll have to scroll down a bit because she has a number, but she probably has them in an album on Facebook, so it might be quicker and easier to find. Stitched on an iridescent fabric, which I've said before, you just cannot see at all in here, that at all. Just backed with a piece of blue fabric there. And as I said in the pictures, my display, you will have seen that with the other snowman pieces that I've done. Okay, so next up is the big thing that I worked on for this week. I'm going to put a picture up here because stupidly I put the chart away before I thought about it. So this is Summer Quaker by Lila's Studio. Editing Jenna will put a picture up somewhere around here. And here she is. So this is a page finish here. So you can see there. So I'm just trying to work out thick it like that. There. Yeah. Anyway, you can see where the next page is going to be. So February's page is going to finish up there. And when that page is done, that'll be half of Summer Quaker will be done. So really pleased with that. It's been stitched on an 18 count Cloud Summer Sky fabric by Fabric Flare, which is a widely available fabric from them. So yeah, so that is this week's stitching done. And what I'll be doing next is a piece of from my February bag. Nothing too big, just something that will take about a week, and then after that I will revert back to my whips. So told you guys about snowman, I'm painting the FFO, Quaker. Okay, so Club 100. So I managed to tick one thing off Club 100 on the Marlon Brando list, which was I watched Michael Jackson You Rock My World music video. And I don't know how many of you will get it, but it's like his appearance in Apocalypse Now. Anyone could have done it. Anyone. It was so nothing. But I've watched it and it's ticked off, so that's that. So we shall see if I actually manage to tick off anything else at all. I'm just sort of aware that there is noise in the background, and I don't know if you guys are picking it up or not. I'm hoping that you're not. And yes, so that was Club 100. And yes, so tomorrow's Saturday. That's usually when I try to work in something from there. But I think I've got about 6 episodes of Two of the Pops like I did last week. So that's kind of why I picked that as well, because I only had about a 5-minute window to try and put something in and everything. Anyway. You'll find out when I film the next clip next week as to what was achieved or not. Gaming wise, so I have a game I like to play throughout the week when I've got time, and then I have a game I play on a Sunday. So Sunday night, I like to sort of crash out in my room and sort of have my headphones on, listen to 90s cheesy pop, and just, game on the DS that I got in CX because I don't know how many of you guys regret getting rid of your games consoles, but I certainly regretted getting rid of that one. But I do actually play games on the Switch as well, so I alternate. Anyway, the current game, so let's go back. So the weekday game at the moment is the Power Wash Simulator on the Switch, and I'm working through the DLC. And a lot of you are probably thinking, how can you enjoy power washing? You need to try it before you judge. That's all I'm going to say, because I did the same. I watched the one, I thought, why would you even want to do that? And I played the demo and then that's it. Now I own all the DLC and everything. Anyway, so I've finished a career mode and I'm on DLC Buckingham Files #1. So that's how I'm up to with that. My Sunday night gaming at the moment on the DS is Tamagotchi Corner Shop 1. I never had it when it was first out. I had the #2. #2 I finished last year and I'm working on #1. And the shops are nearly up to their maximum level of, sort of having satisfied the customers and everything like that. So yes, so that is everything from this week. Oh, and I didn't write it down. You really think I would have wrote it down, wouldn't you? My radio show. So last night was my last training session. So even though it was training, I did most of the announcements. I actually did the controls, the sliders on the mixing deck. Everything mixing deck. That doesn't sound right, does it? But anyway, it's up on. I'm sure it is called a mixing deck. Anyway, with my trainer Ian, so it was his show. He picked all the songs and everything, and then I just had to come up with stuff to sort of say before and after the songs. But next Wednesday, you guys are obviously seeing this at the end of January, early February, so it's already happened. But I hope I did all right. Next Wednesday, UK time, 7 till 9 will be my first ever show. So I think what I will do is when I actually put this video up, I'm going to put in the description box the website for the radio station and everything. And then because that's where you guys will be sitting, because you guys will not be having it like how the patients of the hospital will, obviously, because you are not a patient in the hospital. You are most likely in the States, Canada, somewhere like that, because, more Americans watch Flosstube than Brits, to be fair. Anyway, you go on the website, at the bottom of the page there's a little play bar with a play icon. You click on that and then it's playing to you what is currently playing live on the station. So, there's a few friends of mine who that's how that they're actually listening. I think there's an app as well, but don't quote me on that. I'd have to sort of probably look into it. But yes, so next Wednesday is my first ever my show, the Jenna Spin, where there's going to be music ranging from 50s up to present day. I've created 3 sort of segment things that I want in there. So we're going to have birthday jam. So I'll be playing a song by someone whose birthday is on that day. 3 tracks. I chop and change all the time what I'm calling it, 3 hits, 3 tracks, 1 year. I'm going to play 3 songs, all released in the same year, and people will have to email in to say what they think the year is. If you get it right, I will play a song for you. That's how that goes. So that's a little competition element. And then the other one is Track That Time Forgot. So that's going to be like album tracks. I like well-known artists. So they're tracks that people won't necessarily have heard or not often. So that is the hardest one I'm finding to actually come up with, but I'm obviously I will come up with something. and it's less than a week to go, and I haven't started my playlist yet, so that's good planning, Jenna, good planning. Yeah. Anyway, I'm very much a 556 of your pants kind of person. I do get recordings of the show, so if anyone actually ever wanted to listen at all, you're more than welcome to ask, and I can email you a copy. I've emailed someone a copy, and he said it played all right, so I'm sure it'll be all right for anyone who's genuinely interested. So yes, and that is the week that was the first week of January in 2026, and I can't believe I'm looking at the date again because it's the 9th, and I feel like I don't know, like so many days have really happened. It feels like surely the month's over now, but I don't know. Does everyone else have this, that January just goes on forever? It certainly feels like it. It's not been a bad week. It just feels long. So that's enough rabbiting for this week. So yes, so I'm not going to tell you what will be in the next. It's not like a Flosstubers. This ain't being posted now. This will be added to all the other week clips in January and posted at the end of January, start February. And editing Jenna will be putting the clips together and then putting in pictures as I'm telling her to. So please do your job properly, editing Jenna, and don't leave putting your playlist at the last minute, please. Okay, so see you in the next clip. Bye. Hi guys, it's Jenna Red-Headed Stitcher here for week 2 of January's Flosstube update. So I'm going to start with I should probably tell you the date actually. It's Friday the 16th of January. So Wednesday just gone was when I had my very first radio show solo, although Ian was there in the guest chair, but it went very well. I've had very positive feedback, and I'll be completely solo on my own in the studio from next Wednesday onwards. So again, I'll put, as I said before in last week's clip, I'll put the website link in the description box below with the time. I don't know how it works with time zones, so you'll have to sort of work out yourself, but you feel free to message me on Instagram if you've got any questions at all. And if you actually are going to end up listening and everything, and you're going to end up being a regular listener maybe, I do accept requests as well. So anyway, I think that's enough of that. All right, okay, so let's talk about some stitching. Okay, so I decided to do a bit of Valentine stitching, and I dug out this. This is the only Brenda Gervais chart I own. There's several that I love to have, including the Snowball. If anyone's de-stashing Snowball, please let me know, so I'd love to have it. As you can see, so we've got a few different charts there. What I decided to do, because I didn't want to start anything massive, because I wanted to have time to do sewing for next month, but also work on my whips as well. So I picked out this one with the hearts, and that one with the XO, the hugs and kisses. And as you can see, it's white, red heart, and it's like red, but done in white there. So I decided to do them a bit different. So this is my one of the hearts. So I used a DMC variegated thread. The number completely escapes me now. It might be 48. And then this red is actually a Weeks Dye Works Louisiana Hot Sauce, I believe it's called. And I don't know if you can really... it is on the pink, it's quite a pale pink fabric. But sometimes it looks more white than pink, so I don't know if you guys are really picking that up. That's why I'm moving it back or moving like that at the moment. So that's that one. And then I reversed the colours for the other one, so I had mainly the red, and then in the minority doing the pink. I have to see if that crease can iron out as well. And they're just going to be finished as 2 small pillows to put in a basket for my February Valentine display. So after that, I pulled out this whip. This Bothy Threads Wrendale kit, Toucan of my affection. And this where we're up to. Just attached with thread. So this has been stitched on 18 count fabric flare winter branches maybe. And I've got 3 other Wrendale kits and the fabric cut for it. There's an orangutan, a panda and a parrot, and they're all going to be framed together and we're done. So yeah, so even though he isn't massive, the chart is not what I enjoy working on. These black and white charts, they're just, I find them kind of hard to work with. And I don't know why, because I've used charts like that for years. Not every chart is a coloured chart, but there's also been a lot on this week anyway, so that's why he's not finishing. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. But I have made a good amount of progress there. Compared to how he looked in my whip parade, which is, you're watching this now, you'll be watching this late January, early February, be a couple of videos back. Well, anyway, you'll see the title of it if you want to see how it looked before, but anyway, still very much a whip, unfortunately. And then next week I will dig out another whip, but you guys will have to wait until the next clip to see it. I do have a little bit of haul. I've bought 5 skeins of this week's Dyeworks colour, which is Jack-o'-lantern. Now, the chart I'm going to be using it for, I haven't got yet. It's been dispatched by Talking Dog Stitchery. It's the first chart I've actually ordered from them. I've watched a Flosstube, so I think I'll link her down below. I must knock them out. Laura, if you're watching this, I've got my pen and paper ready, just like you do. Yeah. So, but I just want to show you guys again. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So I think what I will do later on today is I've got a tiny bit of the fabric cut separately that I'm thinking of doing this project on. And see, I'm not saying anything. You will not get it out of me at all. Top secret. And I'm going to try a little bit just to make sure I'm happy with how it's going to look, because I don't really want to start the whole thing and then not be happy with it. So I'm sure I will be, but just to be on the safe side. But if it does work, it's going to look spectacular. Let's have a look at the notes. Okay. Club 100. So I watched a film called The VIPs, which starred Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor and a whole host of other people last Saturday. So that's one I've been able to tick off my list to watch. I started Rising Damp, so that is on the Leonard Rossiter list. Gaming, I'm still working through Power Simulator. I have to say, Power Simulator has very, very good longevity to it. There is so much to it. The career mode is long. The free DLCs are massive and everything. You know, there are paid for DLCs, but I've not even paid it for any of them yet because there's still so much to do, and then there's specials, and then there's been updates and all sorts. So certainly going to be kept busy with that for a while. I did finish my Sunday game of Tamagotchi Corner Shop #1. So that's 1 and 2 that I've finished. But what I'd like to do is I like to alternate DS and Switch. So I'm going to do a Switch game next. I haven't decided on it yet, but I will let you guys know next week what it will be. You can probably tell, sort of, although I have in the past done games like Call of Duty, Fallout, but I like more easy pick up, put down games now. I think especially on Sunday evening, if I'm in bed gaming. I think what we now call them cozy games now. These sort of nice, easy, light-hearted games, but I've got ones like the sort of type like Diner Dash, if any of you guys know that, you know, where you're serving customers and the sort of as the levels go on, they ask for more, it gets harder, like Sally's Salon, those sort of games. So I may do something like that, I may not. I've also got downloaded a game a little to the left where it's all sort of like putting stuff away neatly and things like that. And I did complete last year a game called Is This Seat Taken? And I do strongly recommend that game to anyone and everyone. It's not too expensive on the Switch. I'm not sure if it's available on any other platform, but it is brilliant, and the humour in that is really good. So it's all about, you've got people and you've got a vehicle or something, a wedding reception, and everyone's got a particular thing. I don't want to sit next to that person. I don't want this. I don't want that. I do want to sit next to the person, and you've got to get everyone situated correctly. So yeah, so that is gaming. I think that is it for this week's update. If that chart, I mean, it you know what it's like with the posts and everything these days, and you're waiting for stuff to come. So, and I'm not exactly the most patient of people, but you have been able to see the thread for my hopefully very good idea, and hopefully it will look stunning as well. So that is it. So the next clip I would have done another show, and I might actually have a new start to show you, because I'm sure if it looks as good as I think it will, I don't think I'll be able to stop myself from starting it. So see you in the next clip, guys. Bye. I'm Flosstube, it's Jenna, the red-headed stitcher, and I'm here with week 3 review of what I got up to January of 2026. Today is Thursday the 22nd of January, and I'm going to start off by showing you something of a craft I don't think I've actually shown before on Flosstube, crochet. So this is just one great big granny square, and it was made using 2 balls of double knit wool glitz, a white one and a pale blue one, and they both have like they're both shiny, but of course for some reason never ever shows properliness. Really annoying. So what I'm going to do, I'm editing Jenna's going to put in a picture, if editing Jenna can take a picture to show you guys the shine. And that might be a good workaround for things in future. If I can't actually get it to show on the video, I'll take a picture, as long as the picture shows it. So yeah, and this was just made just for to go with my January display, because they're sort of my sort of colours for January. You know, sort of a winter frosty sort of colouring. So yeah, so that's an FFO, crochet FFO. Yes, so don't think you're going to see an awful lot of crochet things, because that's about the sort of limit of my crochet ability, to be honest. Right, so I'm now going to move on to cross stitch and show you Christmas Quaker. This was my new start on Christmas Day last year, and you'll see the colour they used. I've gone very different from that. This is my Christmas Quaker, and I might finish it today or tomorrow. It's been stitched with a toll ring. Again, it's shiny and it is not showing. Just feels like it's looking slightly blurred. Just focused it. Anyway, so I'm hoping I can see this square as like a focusing thing as appeared on the screen, and I'm hoping you guys can't see it. Anyway, so 18 count red Ada and the green atoll, and I cannot remember for the life of me the number. Again, it's a bit better. I'm gonna click like that. Sorry if you can actually see the thing on the screen there. I'm not sure if you can. I won't know until I play it back. And editing Jenna will put up a picture hopefully to show it looking more shiny. Yes, so I might finish it today or tomorrow, and I will have it in the final part of this month's review if I actually do make it, because I'm planning on working on it till I finish it. And now I am enjoying it. The toe, I find you need a slightly bigger needle, so 24 instead of 26, just because it's slightly thicker stuff to use than your normal DMC stranded thread. But apart from that, it's absolutely fine to work with, and a lot easier than the Cryonics as well. So yeah, really pleased with that, and very, very different looking. And that's why I always say, whatever you go with fabric and thread wise in a monochromatic piece, it can change the look of it so much. If you reverse this and had a green fabric with red atoll, you know, imagine what that would look like too. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's so much easier, this chart, to work with than the Toucan one that I was working on last week. That's getting nice and warm from a little blanket sitting there folded up in my lap at the moment. And I did get some charts. I got some haul. I got the February Cottage. This is the last one I needed, so I've got the whole set now, and I have stitched October and March. Now that's February one done. I also got this Blueberry Ridge chart. Laura of Stitching by the Shore, you completely enabled me into getting this, and I cannot wait to start it. You will see this as a new start in the next part, or next week's review, if I achieve 2 goals. Finish the Christmas Quaker and finish Seaside Tiny Town, then I will have earned a new start, which will be this. So you may see this as a new start in the next clip that you guys will be seeing, because when you are watching this, January will be over. This will be up on YouTube, and all of the weeks will follow on one after another. So I just realised I think this is the chart there. One after another. And then you'll see, won't you? Whereas I haven't got a clue at the moment what you'll be seeing. Last but not least, Erin Elizabeth Valentine's here. I'm planning on doing a number of these. Ideally, I'd like to have one a month to do for wooden tree display piece that I've got, but we'll just see how we get on. This one will definitely, of course, be for February. So let me just double check my notes here. Okay, so crochet, sewing. Cool. I did do some diamond painting, editing. Jenna's going to put up pictures here of a couple of diamond paint stickers that I've done, one this week, one last week. Club 100, I watched, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, Richard Burton film, to tick that off the Richard Burton list. Gaming, I'm still working on the Power Wash Simulator during the week. I'm now on part 3 DLC, Buckingham Files 3, and I decided, well, I wanted to try a particular game on Sunday night, and for some reason my Switch it wouldn't load at all, so I ended up trying out Just a Little to the Left, and that's the game I'm going to stick with. And there's 2 parts of like DLC. I've not got them. My plan is to finish the main game, do a DS game, and then double back, get DLC, and sort of move around like that rather than trying to do it all in one go. So I think that is really it. And of course my radio show. So last night I did my second radio show, and it was the first one where I was completely alone. There was no one else there at all, which felt a bit strange. I don't think I did quite as well as the first week for a number of reasons, but all I can do is improve. But the music choice was fine, so it's just the stuff that I was sort of commenting on could have been a bit better. But the more important stuff is the choice of music, isn't it? So as long as that's good, then I can work on the rest. And if that's all that I need to work on, then that's pretty good. So yeah, and I did say I've got to put in the description box the website address, and I'll put the UK time because it depends on your time zone as to what time it'd be on and everything. But if you are really interested, you always contact me. I'm also putting in my email address and Instagram as well. You can always send me a message, and I can always try and, I can work it out and everything online, just like, anyone can. And yeah, see if you want to have a listen. I've also got recordings of this week's one and last week's, so, you can always email a copy across as well. So yes, so that is it. So just very briefly, I'll tell you. So I think the last couple of weeks I've filmed this on a Friday, and I'm filming it today on Thursday, so a day early. So if I'd done it tomorrow, you might have seen this finish. But tomorrow is the start of 24 hours of cross stitch, so I didn't want to be filming tomorrow because I want tomorrow as clear as possible to get as good a start on 24 hours of cross stitch. And I will talk more about that in the next clip and everything. So I will see you guys for the very final week's review roundup of January 2026. And who knows what I'll be showing, because I don't know. I know what I hope to be showing, but yeah. Right, that's enough looking around and thinking, have I done that? All done. Okay. So, see you guys in part 4. Bye. Hi Flosstube, it's Jenna, the red-headed stitcher, with part 4, the last part of this month's video for Flosstube. And I've got 2 finishes, I've got some haul, and I've got a new start, and yeah, it's right, just more haul, just spread out a little bit. Okay, so I did the 24 hours of cross stitch weekend, which was created and hosted by Jen Lee, who is Works and Stitches. I'm going to tag her below her Flosstube channel, and I finished my Christmas Quaker. I'm going to put in a picture to show the shine, because you cannot see shine at all on this, and I believe I'm holding it the wrong way up as well. Yes, I am. There we go, that's better. So, yeah, really pleased with that. And it's, yeah, so it's an atoll, it's a green atoll, stitched on an 18 count red Ada. So I'll probably do a pillow finish with this, and then I get round to it. Okay. My next finish, as part of the 24 hours of cross stitch, by Seaside Tiny Town, which has been stitched on a 14 count Ada band fabric. I'm really happy to get 2 whips off my list that I brought forward and my whip parade at the end of last year. Right, let's show you my new start. So this is the very first project I've ever done by Blueberry Ridge. So it's from the start of the holiday series, it's the Halloween one. Now what I'm doing is doing this part of it, not lower. And I'm using a very special thread to stitch it on a purple fabric, and I cannot wait to show you guys. So the thread is called Jack-o'-lantern by Weeks Dye Works. This is how it's looking. And I just think it looks absolutely stunning. I've seen some other people stitching it, and I'll just hold up in pretty similar colour to that, so like in a black or a dark brown colour. And I just immediately thought, for me, I like to do my October Halloween stitching on purple, and I just thought about orange and black. So I'll have a look at this, and I think it looks pretty good. So I'd hope to have a bit more of it done by now, but Doesn't seem to be the way. I thought it'd take me about a week to do, and I started it on Sunday, and I haven't said what today is. Today's Thursday. Which one? 29th of January. So yeah, so that's just this top part here. And it's a 16 count fabric flare called Azalea, and it is widely available. I usually get mine from Lakeside Needle Craft. And there's a Christmas one, there's a Thanksgiving one. I've decided not to bother with Thanksgiving just because we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So that's why I'm not bothering with that. And there's also like the 4 seasons as well. So hoping to get them later on in the year. Okay, so let's go with this fall first, which just came today. Some wool. Look at me buying wool. Never seen me do crochet before, but I know now you have in this video you're going to see all together. Because each week I film the clips separately, so I know now it's all going to be all put together. And I don't know why I'm demonstrating that with these balls of wool. And basically, I've got these for a March little blanket, just like the January one I did, and I also have one for February. And in February, I will be when I do the filming and everything, I'll make sure put pictures for you guys to see my February Valentine's display. So yeah, so that is for March. And now my other haul. I just want to shout out this place that I bought this chart from. So I'm going to start off by telling you who I ordered it from. So they're called the Stitchers Merchant, and they are in Australia. I could not get this chart at all in the UK at all. So I just did a search online. I thought I'm going to have to get it from abroad, maybe, you know, America, whatever. There's a lot of places that don't ship to the UK now from the States, which is a shame, but it is what it is. And these guys who were, so, and it was packaged, it was like wrapped in tissue paper. It had this as a tag on there, which of course you can use as a floss drop. I don't actually use floss drops, but I'll definitely be keeping this card. And a postcard as well. Lila, quite an important animal in my life, the koala. One day I will explain. I might have done on a previous video. And the chart itself, it's not just, it's actually more a chart book. The Snowball of Ready Gervais. Yeah. Well, and it's under the company with By Needle and Thread. So this booklet, so we have these charts in the front here, and then we have these as well. And then there's an extra chart, which is going black, and that chart there. It's these guys I bought it for. And of course I'm going to be putting away all my January stuff in a few days' time, so but never mind, I've got it. That's the most important thing. So Stitchers Merchant, I'm going to link them down below their website. They are on Instagram as well. I'll put their details for Instagram as well there. So yes, so there's nothing to add gaming or Club One. I didn't watch anything for Club 100 last weekend. Just stitched, watched a load of, I think I had 6 of the pops to get through, so it took a while. Gaming, it's the same power wash and a little to the left. So no change there. Yeah, we've got a couple more days of January, so the plan is keep working on this beauty till Sunday, the 1st of Feb. And then I'll be going back to the Summer Quaker to do my monthly page challenge, and then take it from there, what is left of the month, as to what I'll be working on. But it's really good that I've got 2 off my whip list. And also that's something I'm going to try and do now. I'm going to try and have 2 finishes, and then it earns me a new start. So I need to finish that and something else before I can start something new. What will that be? Well, I'll have to wait and see if I earn that in March, February. I'm jumping ahead a month. So that is it. So obviously what I will do, you'll see that project again in next month's first clip, because obviously there's 2 more days, and yeah, hopefully there'll be a bit more progress done. I cannot see I'll have it finished. I know it's not massive, but you know, just took a little while because obviously I'm still working on the house. I've still got all of that to do, and I have done a bit of the border as well. But that's the thing, isn't it? I don't know if other people, you guys out there, do it as well. You look at it and go, oh, it won't take me any time at all. And it always takes longer than you actually think it does. Nothing ever, you don't ever go, oh, that didn't take any time at all. No, it's always the other way around. And last night I did another one of my radio shows, the Jenna Spin, and I think I've said it in each clip. I will post the website link below for anyone who's interested. And if you want an emailed copy of the shows, feel free to send me a message on Instagram. So in the description box there'll be all sorts of links and things and everything, and I'm trying to make it clear as to who I'm referring to, and all my stuff will be right at the end as well. So that has been January 2026, guys. The new way of filming, a weekly clip and everything, and then I'll put them all together. So editing that now, put it all together, and this video should be up by the end of today, the 29th of January. Please let me know if you prefer this way of filming. I think this way I'm actually able to give you more content as well. So that is it then. So enough waffling, Jenna. Let's wrap things up. And I just want to say I checked my subscriber number. So I'm currently at 238. So that is 12 of 250, where the milestone of where I will be doing a little walk around tour. Not of this room, because obviously there's no stitching here, but my room with my sewing in. And yeah, and I might do a little giveaway as well. And this video will be my 100th video that I have posted on YouTube as well when it goes up. So thank you, everyone. So, and this month, I've had time to it's only 1 minute. So guys, and now I'm gonna cough. Fantastic. Okay. My 2-year Flosstube anniversary this month, and my 100th video as well. So please help me get to 250, because I think I will do a little giveaway as well. So thank you all for watching and getting through my whole video and everything. And thank you all for watching, liking, commenting and subscribing. So until next month, which is when I'll be next posting a video right at the end of February then. Bye everyone.